What's up, y'all? Welcome to today's Forex Masterclass and Crash Course. In today's class, we're going to break down for you guys today how to get started into your Forex trading career, what platforms to use, how to use them. I'm going to do a chart markup. I'm going to show you how to get everything in motion, what links to approach the market with, and just kind of like everything right now that you should know as a complete beginner so you can begin your journey and become profitable shortly into your journey. Okay, so let me share my screen and we'll get everything in motion. All right. So, with what we're going to begin with first in today's class, I want to show y'all some, just like some, like, some proof of concept. So far, I've been trading for about 2.5 years. I already put out a couple withdrawals. Just yesterday, I put out about 2,100 right there on my account. And before that, I put out like 1,250 5 days ago. Then before that, I put out 1,500 2 days ago. Before that, I put out 1,400 7 days ago. Mind you, I only deposited about $350 2.5 weeks ago. And I've already paid myself out over $8,000. So the reason why I'm even doing a free account challenge and flip challenge is because I believe people can grow and scale their accounts quickly on trading Forex. And by doing that, you'll be able to actually get income to reinvest into different places, make payouts, make withdrawals, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, okay? So, how you're going to be doing that, guys? First and foremost, you're going to need a couple of different things, okay? So, what you're going to need first, guys, one is the brokerage account, two, trade locker, and three, Telegram, okay? So let me guys start first with the trading brokerage account. So the broker can be found directly into the Telegram. If you go to the pin message, it should be right here, pinned at the top for the broker, or I'll put it below into the description. So you can create your account there in a brokerage account. When done with that, you're just gonna deposit your capital. I have a full video right here that will show you how to deposit your capital. Really easy, really straightforward. And when you're done with that, just DM me on Telegram at Ryan Bands, the word 5K with your email, and I'll get you guys access to my VIP signals chat. Now let's kind of cover how everything will be working because it's very straightforward, very, very easy. So first and foremost, we have the full Forex document that basically explains what Forex is, and we'll kind of walk through everything right here. So this is the step-by-step right there, very, very easy. I'll post it for y'all to keep also here as well, okay? The first thing that people kind of ask me when trading Forex is like, where do you trade on? We're trading on Trade Locker, okay? So you have access to use either a demo account or like a live account. So today I'm gonna take some live trades with you guys today, but I'm gonna take it on my demo account just so we don't just take a trade for video purposes and I gotta live under a bridge, right? So today we're gonna take some demo trades right here and we're gonna show you how to use the platform, how to actually take our call outs and everything of that level, okay? So let's start very much at the very beginning with like, what is Forex? All right, so that's basically Forex is trading in the foreign exchange markets. So how many of y'all trade stock options right now? Y'all put a me below into the chat. Y'all trade stock options, you trade futures, and you're pretty familiar with like those companies in the stock world and stuff like that. Okay, means cool. So y'all are very familiar with how in the stock world you could trade SPY, right? It's just called SPY. Now when you trade Forex, the ticker for SPY is going to be right here under the indices right there. It's going to be called SPX 500. So if you guys trade SPY in the stock market world, you could trade Forex, the same exact thing, just in a different market. Now, what kind of makes Forex different than stocks? So the thing about Forex is there's no Greeks, there's no time decay, and there's no outside factors. It's specifically based on numbers and prices. So how do you make money in Forex? How does everything work as far as for prices and for positions? Well, you have what we call is a lot size. So a lot size will determine how much capital you're placing into X trade. So it calculates the trade size used to calculate your profits and losses. Now, how does the prices move in Forex? Well, it moves in what we call, it's called pips. So what a pip is, I'll just show you really quickly what it is. Let's say if we look at this chart right here, let's say if you bought this company SPX 500 down here and you use a profit right there. You can go to your price range tool right here, click them right there to right there. As you can see, this thing moved up 1,566 pips. All it means, guys, is very easy. All it is what a pip means. You guys see how we move right here from 7.7529 to 7.546. That is a $15.6 movement. All a pip is you're gonna move this decimal point over 2 points over, and to give you 1561 pips. So 1561 pips means that this asset moved up basically by $15.1. Now, when trading the asset, you're gonna evaluate how much money you're putting into the asset based on the lot size you're putting into the trade. So my favorite asset to trade right now is gold. So go to metals right here. It's gonna be called XAU. That's made me like a lot of money so far. So as you guys can see, gold is selling off right now. All right, gold is getting a large amount of sell-off. But gold is approaching this low right here, as you can see right there in price. Okay. So a lot of times in Forex, what people get misconstrued is you have to be a little bit more precise with your entries because the market loves to do what we call its manipulation. So at a low like this, for example, a regular everyday trader might think, oh my gosh, time to keep on selling and taking sells. But depending on how the market is moving on a higher time frame, I might want to be buying down here. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys some very basic indicators to use for Forex trading. And then after that, I'm going to walk you guys through how to actually take our signals in the free VIP signals chat right here, because we've been banking crazily, really crazy. Okay, so the first indicator that I tell you guys to go to your tab here on TradingView right there and use the ICT kill zones plus pivot right there. So type right here, ICT kill zones is right there. What that will do is it will show you guys the different sessions in the foreign exchange market, okay? So what are the sessions? Let me share really quickly, okay? So you have 4 different sessions. The New York session is whenever the stock exchange opens up in the world. That's from 8 o'clock in the morning to about 11 o'clock for like the first New York session. London is the graveyard shift time, right? From 2 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the morning. The Sydney session is from 1 o'clock p.m. to 4 p.m. Tokyo, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. It sounds pretty confusing. It's not really. If you look at your chart here on TradingView, you can see each session is now highlighted thanks to our trusty indicator. Now, what do these sessions actually mean? Like, what is their significance? And what is it? Like, how is it important? Well, if you guys trade stock options, y'all know that the pre-market highs and lows are very, very important, right? Well, also are the session highs and lows in Forex. So for example, this right here is the low of the New York session. Now, once we broke below this low on gold, we dropped, pulled back, and we had a large move to the downside. So a lot of the volume in the foreign exchange market happens within these specific kill zones, which is in these specific sessions trading in the market. Now, if you're outside of these sessions, you get more volatility and more price action whenever you close above or below a session high or below a session's low. So how we trade, the indicator is called the ICT kill zones. And these are some of the indicators that I use to trade right now. This is probably the most important. ICT kill zones and the breaker blocks for signals is obviously pretty important. There's some gems that go on. Wait, okay. So boom. I'll also be using the 9-moving average as well to stay into trades for like a good amount of time. It's a good indicator you see. It's like this blue line right here. It's showing you like if a company is below the blue line, it's typically selling, and when it's above it, like this, it's typically buying. Pretty easy. Okay. Now, next things next that we're going to be covering. We covered the sessions. We covered that. Now let's kind of cover what lot sizes to be trading with and how to actually trade. Like, I go to see. Look at that. Gold bought right here, as I was mentioning, right here at this low. So where people were thinking to sell gold, what did it do? It just bought. And this is why I have a free chat. I got it down on Forex to a certain degree on how stuff moves. And then once y'all learn this stuff, you make a lot of money. So now, what is a lot size? So for gold guys, one lot of gold is $806 right here. Now, for my people with small accounts, you can keep going down and down and down in price, right? So a 0.5 lot is going to be $400. A 0.1 lot is $80. So some of y'all are gonna be getting trading with a zero point 0.1 lot, and that's okay because you're gonna slowly build your account to what? Zero point 0.2 lots, 160. So let's say that we take a zero point 0.2 lot. Let's say we take a buy here on gold. Take a buy, just for example. All right, now to go buy on gold, you see the profit's going up because I'm in profit. It's bouncing right here, right? So what I do when I trade Forex, guys, I think it's very, very important to do this. I will go ahead and place a stop loss immediately after I take my trade in Forex. So let's say I took a buy right here, right? I'm gonna click on this button right here or right there. So I'm clicking right there, and I have stop loss or take profit, right? So I'm clicking stop loss right there. And you know what? I'm gonna bring my stop loss to, let's say, like a key level of, this is just for example, right? I'll put my stop loss like right here for example, right? Press confirm. This is just for example. So I can see right here, look at this. If I were to take my stop loss, I would lose 52 bucks. Now if I might take profit, I'm gonna set my take profit above this high right here, for example. So as you can see, if I hit my take profit, if it gets hit, I make 279. If I lose, I'll lose $52. This is a profitable risk to reward ratio on the trade. So I gotta press confirm. So now when I'm trading, I could basically, do y'all see how I'm in profit right now about 30 bucks right there? Cool. I get my stop loss right there. I could trail it right like this now into profit. So now I am guaranteed on this trade $10 immediately. And then as it goes up and up and up and more in profit, what I can keep on trailing my stop like that, higher and higher as much as I want to. But ideally, you want to keep some space between these two levels so your trade can possibly, continue to move to your direction of, choice. But I always move my stop loss to in profit because the worst case scenario, I make a little bit of money. Best case, I make a lot of money, right? So y'all see how we just caught this buy right here? You want to be waiting for good opportunities to be buying Forex companies and trades when the time is there, okay? And when you're in profits, you want to focus on securing that back. So I keep on trailing my, everybody trades differently. I would keep on trailing my stop loss. So I want to keep making more and more money. Now I can go take a walk. I can go walk my dog about the dog because I know that I am secured in this trade. People's issue is when they're trading, they don't want to put up a stop loss. They feel like the Hercules. Yeah, you're gonna get hit one day, and that shit will be a bad day for you. Okay, so you want to always put in a stop loss because with Forex, guys, if y'all are unfamiliar, the difference between Forex and options trading is with options, I can go place a trade, I can go buy a contract. If this contract costs me 500 bucks, the most I could lose on options is 500 bucks. With Forex, we are leveraging our account. So you're literally leveraging your whole account whenever you're trading. But by placing a stop loss, as you can see, you're able to control your risk management and how much you're actually leveraging on a trade by trade basis. Okay. So whenever you're trading, you want to figure out what is the asset that you are most comfortably trading on a day-to-day basis, right? In my chat on options, we love trading SPY. IWM every day, okay? So on Forex, if I go here to the index tab, indexes, I'm gonna tell you guys which companies are which. So SPX 500 is SPY. NASDAQ is NASDAQ, but NASDAQ moves like the same way as QQQ. So if you actually QQQ, NAS and QQQ move like the same way. So when I say, like today, for example, I was making money off puts on QQQ on options, and then I posted it into my chat to buy these options. As you can see this morning on puts on QQQ, put it on Forex. What I did was check this out. We went here and bought some puts, some sells on NASDAQ. So we posted right here in my chat to buy NAS sells right here at 846. I'll post it here. I'm watching the sales, whatever we took sales there. I made like a little, couple hundred off NASDAQ this morning to the downside. And then after that, I re-entered. So this is the chart. So guys, NASDAQ is called NAS 100 on Forex, okay? Remember, we traded the New York kill zone. So right here, it was dropping. We took sales. We took profit. It pulled back. What did we do? People got into the same trade once again. NAS sells, NAS sells, NAS sells. And this is how people are making the money that I'm posting in my chat every single day. As you're able to see, like, there's people in the chat, guys, who are making so much money, it's ridiculous. Like, for example, Nessa today made 580 on a gold buy. My boy Cino today made 1.4K today also on a gold buy. Okay. Andy put out $1,000 yesterday after trading gold and smacking them on top of their head. Okay, so people are pulling out withdrawals. Like Life put out a withdrawal yesterday for 2.23K. So people are really making money, and this is for free, by the way. So, and it's like we enjoy trading a lot, obviously, yes. But whenever you control that desire to trade and you like focus on, oh, sorry guys, let's check out our trade. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, check it out, guys. Boom. As you can see, gold took us out of the trade. You see that? You see how our trade is closed? So you don't have to even watch the screen if you'll have a stop loss in. So look at this. On gold, I made, a cool little $25. Something casual. I only risked how much? A .2 lot. So I risked like what? I leveraged 160 and I made $25. So that was a really, really small move. And on gold, you can see your entry price and your sell price. So we entered at 40.32, and my stop loss took me out there at 40.33. So I caught 1 point. I made $25, right? Typically in my chat, we're catching like between 5 to 10 to 15 points per trade. So let's say, for example, you take my bigger traders here would take like, let's say you want to take one lot of gold, for example. Let's see, what can gold do? So that's another thing. If y'all want to take a dip buy on a company, you don't have to just buy it right now. You can go right here, click on pending order, and you can put the order to be bought down here. So when gold comes right there, it'll put me into the trade. And when that happens, I can click this order like this in advance and put in a stop loss where? Down here, for example. I can put my TP again on the trade up here. Now, as you can see, with one lot, guys, I can risk 213 to make 1,400. You see what I mean? So the bigger the lot size, the more money you can make and the more money that you can also can lose. But at the same time, you got to be putting your stop losses on your trades so you can be taking trading seriously. So I always put in the stop loss immediately when I put in a trade, whether it's at a key level of price, whether it's like below a previous candlestick low. You got to put it in so you're not risking in trading. And let me answer some of y'all's questions. He said, I call it insurance. Is it easy to locate stop loss and trading stop loss on Genesis? So
These bags, can we clean up, please?
yeah, clean up. No, I'm playing. All right, so basically, you're gonna be trading on. So basically, Genesis is connected to Trade Locker. So on Genesis, you're gonna go to Genesis. You're gonna go to accounts, and on accounts, you're gonna open up a live account. So whenever you deposit your Bitcoin into Genesis, you then internal transfer the Bitcoin from your wallet into your live account. Now, luckily for you guys, I posted a full breakdown of how to do everything directly right here into this document. So I'm gonna put this as well for y'all into the chat and also below into the link into the description. But it'll include literally step by step how to create your broker account, deposit your funds. There's a video right there for you. Create your account, video, internal transfer, video, Trade Locker app, right? Everything is here for y'all, literally step by step, very simple. Okay. So yes, for the indicator, guys, that I told you guys about, is that's specifically going to be on TradingView, not Trade Locker. Yes. So Dominic, yes, you can trade on the chart on Trade Locker. Correct. Yes. George, hey, George, I appreciate you, my dog. Appreciate you. Yes, yes, yes. Easy, easy. So now, what am I missing? Oh, so we covered how to use Trade Locker. We covered some basic terminology in Forex land. Now I'm gonna cover for you guys how to actually chart these companies. Okay, so gold, I've been charting her like I'm a freaking cowboy, and this is a bull I'm trying to hug down. Okay, so what I do, guys, is I start first in the high time frame. So I go to I go to the 1 month time frame first when I'm looking at indices like gold. So I'm gonna be looking for, first of all, is high time frame fair value gap. So off the rip, on the monthly, I have a monthly fair value gap on gold, sitting from basically from right here to right there. But at some point in time, this gap should get filled. This is a monthly gap. This doesn't take a long amount of time, but we should come to fill this gap in a monthly. But now, after the monthly, I'm gonna go to the 1 week time frame. So I'm doing a top-down analysis here on gold. What I can see is we've been bouncing consistently off this key level here on gold for a long amount of time, right? Previously, we've been bouncing off this level here on gold But now we actually have an EMA crossover right here on gold on the weekly time frame. And that's why we're seeing some very, very strong bear flow. We had a very, very strong wick right here on gold previously on the weekly, from right here to right there. And we just now recently broke below this wick right here on gold down here, right? Does everybody see that? So upon breaking below this low here on the weekly here on gold, we're seeing continued bear flow on gold, and it's trying to get lower and lower and lower. My thought process is, I think that we're going to close below these wicks right here on the weekly, get down into this monthly gap right here, and we'll see a bounce up. But as you guys kind of go up and up more on the time frame, so from the weekly over to the daily right here, what you're seeing is gold is slowly trickling. It's trying to create like little patterns right here, bounce and trying to squeeze, but we just keep on trying to keep on attacking this little bit of demand right here. If y'all don't know what demand is, all demand is like buying pressure at a key level of price. We have like a ton of buyers sitting literally right here in price here on gold, and they keep on attacking the same zone each and every single time, right? So my thing is, if you can't beat them, join them. So I think that we're going to get back into this level of demand once again on gold. I think we're going to possibly keep dropping until we, have a possible bounce up in price. But what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm basically analyzing this company from a top-down approach, and I want to see like basically what is my key highs and what are my key lows. This is very, very important, guys. So whenever you're charting, you want me marking up these key highs, right? So this right here is a key high on the 4 hour here on gold right here. Marking right there on gold, all plus H. Here's a key low right there. I'm gonna delete this line right there. And then as you kind of go down on more and more time frames, you'll find out a lot more lows and highs on different time frames. And why it's so important, let me show you why. After you guys take out, like, let's say this is a high point on gold, like right here, for example, right? Now, after you guys take out a significant high point on the chart like this, for example, after you guys basically make a new high, that's called a run on liquidity, because this high point is typically thought as to retail investors as like a point of resistance. But for people who trade more on the institutionalized side, once you actually close above this high point, people now are getting faked out. They're gonna be buying the market right there. But in the world of trading, the market moves in three different cycles: accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. So in the market, you gotta actually close above these highs. And when that happens, after you have a reversal and you see like a rejection, you can now capture a move to the downside because you're closing above a significant high. So kind of think about it like this. Let me go down to a smaller time frame. Okay. So you close above this high right there, right? So you close above the high right there, also the high right here on gold. Let me take off the indicator just for 1 second so we keep it clean. Okay. So you close above this high right here and the high right there, right? Boom. High right there, high right there. You're right there. Boom. Most people are thinking, oh my gosh, we broke above these highs. Let me just keep buying and buying and buying. As I told you guys before, that's not how the market works, right? It loves, and look, they just put me into that buy. See, I put in a pending order down there to be bought. And look, I'm in the trade, I'm in profit. See what I'm saying? Stop loss, I can move it whenever I'm in profit, whenever I want to. But like, you want to kind of like obviously watch the trade. This is just for a video purpose and example. But essentially, back to sorry, I'm just all over the place. Whenever you close above a significant high point, don't just think it's time to be buying the market. Because most times, depending on what market that you're in, it might be time to actually take profit and sell. I want you to think about the market like, if I wasn't in this trade right now, what would I be doing? So if I was in this trade, what would I be doing? So someone who bought the market down here, guys, and we create a new high point, they're going to take profit right there. So on the other side, you as an investor, you should be waiting for a possible sign of a reversal, like a drop right here. After you drop back below the same high point, wait for a retracement, and then get into sales. So in my chat, we look for a lot of these type of runs on liquidities to be able to take good trades in real time whenever we're trading. And we'll obviously get more deeper into charting and more into our classes and everything into the VIP room. I just want to give you like a little bit of an understanding of how to read these markets because these guys, the difference between Forex and stocks, Forex moves $7.5 trillion every single day. The US stock market on a day when there's news like CPI, you'll be lucky if you move a trillion or two on big days. If now we're moving like, a couple hundred billions every single day. So the Forex market is highly, highly liquid. That being said, you got to be able to look at the market and think about the market like a market maker. You can't be thinking about it like a retail trade, like, oh my gosh, we're buying buys, we're selling sells. No, you gotta think very critically. But luckily for y'all, we'll do all the critical thinking for y'all and we'll post our trades for y'all into the chat. So you literally can just copy into our VIP chat. And over time, you can learn how to trade more so for yourself. But just be very careful whenever you're trading, because it's like I said, you can get on a high horse fast with Forex, flip your account from freaking $200 to 1,000, 2K, 3K. You start raising your lots, raising your size. And all this is just one or two bad trades with poor risk management, no stop loss, and you can get absolutely cooked. So don't be out here thinking that you're just Houdini or you're freaking like Hercules. You're just like Timothy Grievous. Yeah. You got to be able to like, get on the high horse, make your profits. And guys, if we make enough profit, don't just look at it. Take it to the bank. Take it home, right? If today y'all deposit $500 into your account and in 3 days you make $1,000, go withdraw that $500 from your account. So everything else there is just house money. It's just play money. From here on forward, it's literally play money. That's how I approach trading. I want to be able to withdraw my initial investment so I can never go negative. I can never lose money because I literally deposited my initial investment when I'm trading. Right. Um, I covered a couple of stuff. I want to be really efficient, guys. Oh, also check me out. So let's say y'all took that trade there. All right. So do y'all see how I'm in profit here about $17 here on gold, right? Well, I can go to my open positions right there. Right here's a tool called break even. Click that, confirm. Now my stop loss is sitting here at break even. The most I could lose on this trade, is like nothing. $8. See what I'm saying? So if you're in a good enough profit, it's smart to move your stop loss into break even. So now you have a risk-free trade. The most that could happen on this trade is I could lose nothing, or I could lose like $2. Look, as you can see, the company is dropping now. I put in the stop loss at break even. I saved my ass, and now it's selling to the downside, and I would have been losing money, but stop loss protected me at break even. So now I lost only $8. If I didn't do that, I could have lost a lot more. But as you can see, you're able to see that the market's moving. Let's say, for example, we're here at this low right now. I'm gonna take another buy right here. Let's say I take a buy here on gold, and I want to see what it does. Take a buy. You guys know, stop loss. I'll put it right here, this key level right there, this low. Take profit. I raise it to wherever I want to. I used to profit every now and then. Oh, look at that. It took me out my stop loss, right? Gold selling, right? Let's say for now, I want to look at gold sales, right? So I take a sell here on gold. It's the same thing as a buy. You're just taking it. Now you're making money to the downside. Look, I put a stop loss up here. And look at that. It's in profit $170 quickly. I'm moving my stop loss in profit. Boom. Now I secured my money, guarantee. I can, made $72 guaranteed because I put my stop loss in profit. So it's like, as long as you're watching the chart and you know what you're looking at and you can actually put in your risk management immediately, money is made pretty fast. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna explain to y'all how to make $1,000 a day on Forex. So let's say if you take a one lot, right? If you take a one lot on gold, which is kind of expensive, if gold moves 10 points, so right now we're at 40.27. So if we go right here from 427 down to 40.17 on the one lot, that's $1,000. And how do you know that? Let me show you. Let's say I do a pending order right here at 40. This would do it at 40.35, right? Pending sell, right? Now let's say I do a take profit from 40.35 down to 40.25. Look at that, 1,024 profit. So What Forex is the purest form of trading. It's mathematics. A $10 move with a one lot, that's $1,000. A 10-point move with a point one lot, that's $100. You see what I mean? So, like I said, guys, lots calculate your profits and losses whenever you're trading. Okay. Another thing, guys, there's what we call is spread hours. So Forex is open 24/5, so 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. But from 4 p.m. CST to 5 p.m. CST, the market is closed. So don't take trades between 4 p.m. CST to 5 p.m. CST. The market is closed. The Forex market, guys, it's open from Monday through Friday, and it reopens again Sunday at 5 p.m. CST. So on Sunday, we live trade in my chat. Actually, now I'm gonna start doing that I'm gonna start live trading on Sundays at 5 p.m. But when the market opens, we're gonna be trading live. Okay. So that's essentially, guys, a quick run through with Forex and everything like that. And now I'm gonna start answering some questions. I don't know if I Michelle said I just made over 200. Michelle, you already traded live? You crazy. Dominique says that if you're subscribed to the network, should we be in that chat or be in the bands 500 chat? So basically, to get into the VIP official bands 500 to 5K channel, all you gotta do is just DM me your email and like proof of yourself depositing, you know, money into your account. And I'm gonna verify that you have, create your account and like whatever. And then when you do so, um, you're gonna be able to get a personal invite into the chat. And I'm gonna also attach this video from today. So if someone today just DM me 5K. So I'm gonna tell them, send me your email and screenshot your accounts plus deposit deposit made, and I'll add you. Basically, if we have a free chat, my goal is I want everybody to run up a bag. I'm sorry, like I want y'all to go freaking silly in my chat. Like really make some good freaking money. So I want active traders in my chat because I want to flex with y'all's testimony. Y'all make all this money. Because what's gonna happen is if someone here makes $1,000, 2K in a week or in a day or in a freaking hour, they post a chat to this story. What we're gonna get exposure in our chat for being good traders. And from on my side, it's like I feel like I have it good because I've been trading for about 6.5 years. I know price action, I know market fluctuation, I know how to chart a company. I can diagnose like once guys know how to read a chart pattern, you can trade literally any market. Now with Forex, you have the flexibility to be trading at 9 p.m. at night. Like I'm taking a demo trade right now. If I wanted to, I could open up my live account and make some money right now, and that payout that I'll take out will land instantly. So a Forex withdrawal, guys, lands in under an hour, quickly, swiftly. So it's like I made money the other day from Forex like late at night, and I just made a payout. Like there was no harm to it. Like there was nothing wrong about it. Like I can't explain it. Like it's just like why not? I don't know about you guys, but like when I make a certain amount of money trading, I prefer to take that money home, build a cash buffer, and then after I build a cash buffer, then I'll start taking bigger trades later. Um, so someone says, can it be cash or does it have to be crypto? So with the foreign exchange market, you deposit and withdraw using crypto. Why is that? Because crypto is like a medium of exchange of money that you're able to move 24/7 instantly. I could pull out a withdrawal of crypto in $100,000 and it will land to my account instantly. Because crypto, you don't need to wait for the banks to open and all this. No, you have more control over your crypto. And this is not financial advice, but I gotta wait for y'all to save, a little bit on taxes with crypto. But that's another conversation. We'll talk about getting a ledger and all types of stuff. Like we'll talk about that later in my VIP chat and stuff like that. But with crypto, you can deposit and withdraw instantly. How to use crypto? It's very easy. All you guys would do is create an account either on Coinbase, Cash App, or Robinhood. You could buy Bitcoin on Coinbase, Cash App, or Robinhood. Step two, go over to your Genesis account and you're gonna go over to deposit and you're gonna copy your deposit address, right? Take this address from Coinbase and then go over to, sorry, take this address from Genesis, your deposit address, go over to your Coinbase, Cash App, or Robinhood, and press on send Bitcoin, right? After you press send Bitcoin, paste that same deposit address from Genesis until that, into your account. And then after that, you would then send the Bitcoin from Coinbase, Cash App, or Robinhood over to your account there on Genesis. Now, after the money is there on your account on Genesis, you're gonna go to the internal transfer, and then you're gonna then transfer that money from your wallet into your live account on Genesis. Now, guys, if y'all are brand new traders, whenever y'all get started on Genesis, they're gonna tell you to start trading and open up an account here on Trade Locker. Very simple. After y'all have created your live account on Trade Locker, you're gonna check your email address. I can't show y'all because y'all gonna come log into my account and blow my freaking money. I'm playing. But after y'all create your account on Trade Locker, the live account, you're gonna get an email with your login password and username and everything like that. And you're just gonna log into Trade Locker on your platform, and then it's gonna connect the broker with Trade Locker. Okay. And for everything there, as far as for getting on Trade Lock and everything there, you have videos and everything here as far as creating your account. It's all in the document I sent for you all into the chat. Now, the minimum deposit to get into our chat is like $200. Like, I think that's sufficient. I mean, if you really don't got it, we could do $100. But like, ideally, I mean, you could hear it from my boy Andy. I think that he said that he put $500 into his account, and then he blew his shit down to like $200, and then he grew his account from $200 to 3 bands in like a week. I think he's here too. Wait, Andy, bro, you here, bro? This is my boy's here.
Yo,
What's good? What's good, bro? How you doing, man?
what's good, man? All good.
Man, bro, do you want to share the story about how, how you did your account from $500 to 200 to 3 bands?
Yeah. I was fucking around with the Forex
Yeah.
and like I wasn't looking at like nothing. I was just getting into it. And then I had blown like 300. And then like I only had 200 and I just started doing like really small lots, like building it up slowly on Nas and gold. Like I was trying to look for like big moves with like little lots, and like it went compounding and I grew it to like 3,500, I think it was. Because then I started doing like 0.3 lots on gold.
Mhm.
So any small move, like any 10-point move on gold with 0.3 lots, is like an easy 300 right there.
Mhm.
And also to be honest, this is a bad habit because you guys might like pick this habit up. Like you're gonna be over trading because it's so like easy for you to trade. So that's something that I still got to work on. Like, cause I was over trading a lot, to be honest. Like any move that I saw, I was getting into. But so you guys gotta like, put some rules in and like limit yourselves from like trading so much. Cause you will start like I was up at 4 in the morning. I was getting up at 8 in the morning to continue trading. Like it was bad. Like my sleep schedule is everywhere. So you guys gotta be very careful with that. It's real easy to start over trading in this market.
Yeah, and another thing, if someone's like a beginner right now, I recommend you guys to just take our live signals. So like whenever we call out trades, just take those trades starting out as a beginner because like you don't really know how to find trades just yet. I'm showing you right now a strategy. Like when y'all take a pending order above a higher low, see, you go into profit. You know why? Because people are on the wrong side of the move. So I'm gonna put my profit, my SL into profit, and hopefully we get more of a rejection, right? So you guys can know how to take trades over time. You see, I'm just trading. See, I like to practice my guns when I'm like, just like, what I'm saying, before I go into the real market. I practice like what I know. See what I mean? Because I take the market as a market maker. I'm not a retail trader no more. I look at where people are losing money and I come step up and lose a little bit more. I'm just playing, I'm just playing. But yeah, like we literally would take guys, we'll call the trades literally for you guys into the chat. And for you can just literally copy our trades for now, like as you kind of learn how to trade for yourself and everything like that. And then over time, you guys can then, if you want to, take more trades for and by yourself. But what I like the most, guys, look at this. We in profit. And I should call this. See, this is a trade that I'll call into the chat. But we're in the class right now, right? Obviously. But basically, guys, um, you guys should just focus on copying trades for now as you build, grow, and scale your account. And my best advice as well, guys, is just manage your risk. You know, we are, I think we're like 15-3 or 4 or over the past 3 days. Like we take freaking great trades. But if you just happen to just not put in a stop loss, you feel like you're just better than the world, do you realize quickly you're not. Like the market moves off of, systems quickly. Right? So boom, I got this trade. I made $78. Cool. I could have took my profit at like 100 something. You can, but depending on the trade, I'll let my stop loss get hit, trailing, or I just take my profit immediately. It just depends. But y'all just see me do that. Did y'all just see what I did? I don't know if y'all saw what I did, but that's how I kind of base some of my trades. I'll wait for a certain key level, high point, I'll take a reversal on their ass. Or I'll enter the buy up. It just depends on what market we're in. I look at the high time frame and we'll see how we're trending. Okay, gold is dropping right now, as you guys can see. This is all in our plans. We have gold guys coming down to 3,800 by the end of this month. But do we have any questions, guys? Any questions? Jasmine, I see you. Yes,
Yeah,
question.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, like what time frames do you use to like help you like enter on a trade? Like what time frames like do you use?
It's a great question. So on Forex trading, low key, I use the 5 minute, the 3 minute, and the 1 minute, but specifically, I use the 1 minute when I'm looking for like the best entry because sometimes you'll see price moves very crazy on the 1 minute, but on the 5 minute, all of it just looks, it just look like a little wick right here. But on the 1 minute, so I basically will first analyze it. I'll look at a company first on the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour to see like the overall structure, the overall trend. But then when it comes time to looking for an actual entry and actual execution, I'll come back to my 5 minute time frame, just kind of select like the overall short term picture. And after that, I go down to my 1 minute chart to actually get like a good entry at a key point that can actually be helpful for me. Like for
Okay.
because like for example,
Mm-hmm.
let's say like if you look at this picture right there on the 1 minute, we go up right there, drop. So this is my high right here on my 1 minute, right? See that?
Yeah.
Now, after you close above this high here on the 1 minute, you get one buy up and it come right back down, right?
Yeah.
So what live traders do, this is called a classic turtle soup trade strategy. So what a turtle soup basically is whenever you raid a significant high up, and then after that you come back down like this, people are basically getting trapped in the market, basically above these highs up here. So if the buyers are getting trapped right there, then the sellers are making money all through right here. So what you go to do is you take a short position after you close below this high point right there. You
Yeah.
could put a stop loss at either at the top of this candlestick high right there, and then you could target on getting back below these lows sitting right here. And this is how we base a lot of our trades as well. Really, really good strategy, very safe, good risk to reward. 4 to 1 right there. And yeah, there's like a lot of stuff that we kind of cover with charter.
Yeah, I gotta learn a little bit more about the turtle soup strategy. I've been seeing that a lot, but yeah, no, it just made so much sense. Like this example was super helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I promise you, I don't have to go back in your charts and just go actually like everything I just said. Like, don't just take it for face value. Like, go back in your charts, guys. Go back to the strategies. Go see what we're talking about because it happens all the time. And it's like
Mhm.
it's human psychology to get faked out in a move like that and lose your money when someone else in the world is doing the freaking spend that shit dance with your money that they just made. So like you see right here, look, we created the high right there, dropped, created a new
Yeah.
high right there, and then we ended up tumbling to the downside.
Okay, yeah, I
So
see.
like this right here is from 24.40. I mean like a 29.480 down to 29.24. So a move like this is a 56-point move.
And what was that tool again that you used?
Yeah, this is the price range tool right here to show
Okay.
like how high or low a thing is moving. And this is the
Mhm.
short or long tool showing like risk to what of my trades basically. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank
Yeah.
you.
For sure, for sure. Yes, so you can use Trade Locker on the phone pretty seamlessly. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can share my screen on my phone and show y'all some examples really quickly. Let me show y'all really quick. Let me get on my phone. I'm glad someone asked me because low key, like when I'm on my phone, it's still pretty easy to trade, but it's a different way to, manage your risk and everything like that. So let me share my screen here right quick. All right, let me know if I can see my screen right here. Can I see my screen on my phone?
Yeah, we can.
All right, bet. So let's say we're going to trade gold at the XUU USD. Boom, boom. Gold is buying. All right, let's just say, for example, right, I want to look at gold. We're attacking this high up here, possibly. I'm going to wait for a pullback on gold, and then I want to get into some buys, right? I can go right here to orders. I could do a pending order right there on gold like that. I can press buy limit, right? Boom. Now, once gold touches this line right there, it'll put me into the trade. I can click this line right there. I can press stop loss right there. I can do the same thing. I could drag it up. I can drag it down, right? So it could be my stop loss right there on gold. And then you could do everything on the computer that you could do on the phone. Another thing, right? Let's just say for today's example, let's say I just take a buy, right? This is for example, right? Boom. On my trade, guys, you can not only just sell the whole position, but you could sell partials. So just see how I bought a full lot of gold, right? I can click on the trade right there, and right there, you see right there where it says partial close right there. So I have one lot of gold right here. I can click it right there. I can go ahead and sell half of a lot. So if I want to, guys, I could take profit on half my bag. So you see right there, look, I'm a profit right there, $30. Boom, I'm gonna close half. Boom. So now I have another half still running right now. While my other half right there, I just closed in profit for like, a few bucks, right? So now I'm only in the trade right now with a point 0.5 a lot left here on gold. So you guys can basically manage your risk also on Forex pretty easily with partial closes, or you can just go right here, full close. And one click, you get out the trade. Yeah, there's a lot of. It's like I'm gonna tell you right now, Joshua. Forex is the purest way of trading because it's specifically based off prices and numbers. Not Greeks, not time decay, just prices, time, and numbers. So Jamaica Jory says, "Can you please point out a liquidity sweep versus break of structure?" So a liquidity sweep is basically right here, almost right here, right? We came up, we took out all the liquidity right here, and we dropped, right? A more proper liquidity sweep is if we were to, is this candlestick right here, was to close above this high right there and then drop. This is right here, just like this right here is a stop loss grab. It's pretty similar to a liquidity sweep. Break of structure is right here. So in the market, we have create like a little bit of a higher high, higher high, check it at higher low, check it at higher high. Then right here, we broke through this higher low right there and created a brand new low. This here's going to be a break instruction, right? But yeah, guys, on mobile, it's pretty simple. What I do, say this is XAU, right? You can click XAU USD right there. What you can do actually, you guys can go ahead and click on XAU's name, and you can go ahead and add it over to your watch list. All right. So now, hold on, how do I do that again? So you can add it to your favorites somewhere. I forget how I did that. I'll figure it out later. It's somewhere. It's probably looking at me right now, honestly. But yeah, markets. Oh, boom, boom. So look, go to markets, go to metals right there. XAU, hold it down, add the favorites. Go over to index right there. Go to SPX 500, favorites. NASDAQ, favorites. So now I'm trading. I go look at this, press stock. Boom, it's right there for you. Boom, NASDAQ quickly. But another thing is, look, if you're in a trade, let's say right here, I take a NASDAQ sell, right? NASDAQ sell right here. I'll take I take a gold buy right here. Boom. In my trade aisle right here, I can go to my trade with a click of a button. Boom. Click that right there. And typically it'll bring me to the trade. I say boom, gold, boom, on trade, boom. NASDAQ, take me to the trade. Boom, right? And if y'all are in multiple positions, I don't typically do that typically, but what you can do is like you can full close that, full close that. And you can close everything at once on computer, by the way. I'm pretty sure on the phone you could do it somehow, but I just don't know how to do it right now. Well, I don't know how to do it, but I just not doing it right now, basically. But yeah, guys, do you have any like last questions, guys, about this training or anything like that? Any last questions?
Ryan, I have a question.
My bad, Linda. You go ahead.
Oh, sorry. When is this going to be available and where for us to rewatch?
I'm posting it right now, okay? Right now. Because I know some of the classes be like, oh my gosh, where's it at? But this class is much needed because I be getting so many questions, and I feel like this is the best class I've done, most efficiency, in my opinion, from what I've seen. So I'm gonna make this available like ASAP.
Yo, bro, quick question. What's the ICT indicator you use? Which one is it? Made by who?
Yeah. So it's called the ICT kill zones plus pivots, made from Trade for Op.
I got you.
Trade for your op.
That's a crazy name. It ain't, but it isn't popping up on my
Are you getting
trading view.
on TradingView?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I hit you up after the class. I got you.
Yeah, but just put the ICT kill zone, and it's right there.
Yeah, I hit you up after this.
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Ryan, which market is under NAS 100?
I'm sorry.
Which market NAS 100 is under?
Yeah, it's under indexes. Yeah, we love NAS in my chat, and we love. For me, my favorite asset right now is gold. I love gold. Like I want to be a gold master. So like when people see me call gold in the chat, they don't just get in. Like don't even question, just tap in. I have a high win rate on gold right now. I trade it like every day. And it moves very fluid, and the lot size is very like predictable. Like, 0.3 lot, 240, 0.5 lot, 0.5 lot, 400. That's what. Go ahead, bro. What's your question?
So my question was with the indicators. So do you think like they play a big role in you like getting in the market and getting out? Like what would you say really helps you, get in and get out like perfectly when it comes to scalping?
Yeah. So in my personal opinion, bro, the best thing you could do as far as getting in and out of trades is to understand charting. So the indicators are definitely helpful, yes, but your best friend is understanding price action. So you guys can see that obviously at the EMA there's some retracement right there, cool, yeah. But when you understand price action, you could basically capture like buys at a significant level. You could catch a rejection at a significant level. Like as you can see, like up here, for example, on gold. Let me show you. You see how like right here, we have like a high point right there on gold, right? Right here. So if I put a line right there, draw it out, gold attacked that high quickly. But then when it came back down below that high point, what did we create? A turtle soup on gold. we trapped a bunch of buyers up here. And what happened? We trapped them. And after that happened, we had a pullback again to that same level. And we had an immediate sell off for the rest of the session. And if I capture a movement like this, I cannot stress it enough, guys. Shit. Capturing a movement, guys, like that, like up here, for example, on like a sell, like even like a .5 lot. Say I take a .5 lot right there, right? And my take profit was gonna be like down here. With a .5 lot, you can still make $675, about 670. And this is from 1435 to 1454. So a 20-minute move, you can capture a pretty good profit, and you only leveraged like a small amount of money. So the more money that you're able to leverage, the more you could make. Now, the dangerous thing with Forex is if you get, because someone trying to put me onto swing trading with Forex right now, and I'm still taking things day by day now. But if you capture some fat moves on Forex, I mean, you can get paid nastily. Let's just like that you took a sell up here on gold at 40.36, right? And you took profit on gold like down here, right? Let me discard that pending order right there. Take a full lot. I take a full lot. I sell that. Take profit down here. Look at that. That's $34,000. But let's say more realistic. You catch yourself up here. It's right there. $13,000. This is one lot. $800, guys. This is the power of leverage. But let's say you buy it from right there, sell it right there. $9,000 on a swing. And this is like my future of trading. I'm gonna get more into swings later. Right now, I'm just building and growing my account and my buffer with these scalps and these day trades, and then I'll get more into that stuff later. But when the time is there, people are gonna make it a freaking bag, a crazy bag on the swing aspect. So stay tuned for that. See, D'Amica, you can ask a question. Ask a question.
I don't know if this is a crazy question, but I have never traded in Forex. What is the difference between the lots and US dollars? Like, how do I know the difference and what's the equivalence?
Good question. So for each thing that you trade, like each asset, you'll see basically the margin right here. So if you put one lot, you see on XVU Gold, one lot is $800.
Got
Yes.
you. Okay.
If I do a .1 lot, that'd be $80, right? If I do a .01 lot, that'd be $8. So people can flip a small ass amount of money. It doesn't even matter, you know. So that's for gold. It's that I go trade like Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has a 1 and 2. So for Bitcoin, one lot of Bitcoin is $300. So it has everything there for you right there. You can basically calculate it there. Then my recommendation, guys, is not really to go over more than 10% or 20% of your margin, right? So if your account size is like $1,000, I shouldn't go to gold, guys, with a 1K account and then start taking one lot of gold. Because one lot of gold is at $800. That's like 80% of my whole account. Now, yes, people can run it, up crazily by over leveraging, but you can also chop down your account crazy also by over leveraging. So take your little point two lot and chill. Like, you don't gotta go that crazy, and you know what I'm saying? Only if you're super profitable about a position, but even then you still gotta be cautious. The market is not a safe place to just be gambling. If you want to gamble, go to Vegas. In my chat, we're building people making 10K a month, and I don't want y'all to be blowing y'all accounts. I want to stay in the game, make money, and like if y'all make payouts today, but you lose your account later, let's like y'all start out with your account with $500, but you pull out 3K in withdrawals. If you blow an account at $500 later, well, you still paid yourself 3K. You can just take from your profits and make another account. So just focus on building your accounts, making payouts, and then sooner or later you'll be able to keep pulling from it, and it'd be like a digital ATM. That's my advice.
Ryan, I have another quick question.
So
When you take a position and then you have your margin, like if you did a 0.04 lot size and it says your margin is $23.67. Does that mean does that $23.67 mean that's what you could lose on this position, or what does that margin mean? That one.
Yeah, good question. So, all right. So let's say, all right, let me cancel my orders. Boom. All right. So right now, this is my balance on this account. I guess margin used is zero because I have no trades open. Now, if I were to take a gold buy right here, or let's say I take a gold buy with one lot, now that position costing me $800, right? So margin used is 806. Now margin level is 3.8%. So that means that I'm leveraging 3.8% of my whole account right now. Now, if I take 5 lots of gold, for example, that's a lot of money. That's about $4,000 on the trade. So now I'm leveraging 23% of my account. Now, if I take freaking like 10 lots of gold, which is freaking really crazy, 10 lots of gold. Now I am in a trade with $12,000. I'm leveraging 65% of my whole entire account. Now my heart is beating, my heart's racing, I'm sweating because I'm leveraging almost my whole damn account. And then I think Moyo said, can I cover how to partially close? Yes. You just go to a trade. There should be like a partial close button right there. You can click it. So you see how I have 10 lots right there? I can go close one lot right here at the price I'm at right now. So I can close that. And then we're telling me, all right, on the one lot, I lost, $17 on one lot, right? So you can partial anything. But as you can see, like, you see how the numbers are kind of going, flashing green and black? Because how Forex works, guys, if you're in a loss on a trade, I'm sorry, like, if you're in profits, you can compound your lot size with the money that you just made, if that makes sense. So 10 lots, I don't have 8,000 right now in margin to play with, right? But as the price kind of fluctuates above 8,000, I can take another 10 lots. But obviously, that's not how we're trading. But I just want to give you a understanding of how much leverage you're having a capacity of when trading Forex. It's a lot of leverage, it's a lot of power. But with like a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. You got to be very careful because all money is not good money. Like, I made a lot of money trading Forex, but I could have just compounded it to freaking 50K or 100K. But I feel like I'm a good steward of my money. So I pull out payouts from my account. So I'm creating a buffer for myself for that next level. So you see how I'm in profit on gold, Moya? I could come right here to my bag. I could partially close 6 lots, for example. Boom, close that. Boom. So on my 300 lots, I made 270 on the lots right there. I'm still holding on to some runners right here. All right. But at some point in time, if you like your profit, guys, or you're nervous, whatever the case is, you can go right here to your trades, press close all. And you can see right here, you have close all bags right there. You have close your positive bags here. You have close your negative bags here. So you can choose how you want to play it. Today, I'm going to close, let's say we go to profit right there. Close all my bags. Oh, we're printing. All right, boom, close all. Bam. Now we profited on the bag. So that's kind of, guys, like a pretty rough breakdown how all this stuff works. But to your question, Kelvin, whenever you log in the Trade Locker, so you're gonna create a live account on Genesis. Whenever you do that, they're gonna email you your login user and your login password. You then go over to the Trade Locker, and it's gonna tell you to log in to your Genesis, and it's tell you to log in to your Trade Locker account, right? Now, when we log into your account, you're gonna press connect to your broker, and you're gonna take your username and password info from your email and log into your Trade Locker with the info from your email. When that happens, you'll be able to then trade with the money directly connected to your account from the broker. And yeah, you can definitely demo. You can demo account trade to kind of like get a feel for the price action and everything on that level. Really, really simplify. But for y'all to kind of get into, you have to get into what you call it, our VIP channel. You have to just show proof that you're making a deposit, Like I know y'all want to like somebody want to demo trade to anything like that, which is not like an issue to kind of like understand price action. But we want to make people money, like real money in my chat. And we honestly, when we trade forex, guys, we have like a lot of students in the chat who are active. Like I could call a trade at 1 o'clock in the mornings. Someone's taking the trade because we literally are taking it so seriously. So to get to the chat, guys, just to reiterate, you just gotta create your account on the broker, deposit into your account, send me proof in your email. We'll give you guys access to our free chat. And this is gonna be guys our rough Forex breakdown and breakthrough of how everything is like that. Because y'all stay tuned, guys, for some more content on my channel about Forex trading, scaling your accounts, and really every market. Because I'm looking at some crazy stocks right now. But yeah, we've been smacking the Forex market. So stay tuned for more content. And then check the links below into the description for all of our links, step-by-step protocol and everything on that level.